What a load of BS! Effing bastard, who you think you're fooling? You want us to submit to you so you can become king of the underworld? Go ask your mama to submit to you, oh brother bear. Yo, they about to go crazy. Already starting to fight? Oh, gone! Sorry, I'm a bit sensitive when it comes to smell. It suddenly started reeking of... Bro, again with the breast milk. Again with the breast milk, bro. How's it going, Squad Nation? It is your boy, Six. And today we is back again with more Lookism. Instead of Lookism Sundays, we're doing Lookism weekends because after missing a couple of freaking chapters and being a little bit behind on the Lookism series, just a tad bit, I'm turning Lookism Sundays into a Lookism weekend just to catch up a little bit. So you guys are gonna get 2 chapters on both Saturday and Sunday. So one chapter, one video on Saturday, and one video / another chapter on Sunday, just to keep things going and pretty much speeding up the process. But all in all, we're not gonna waste any more time. Let's just get straight into the chapters, man. All right, here we go. 556. Get a grip, or you gonna be joining your dead dad, bro. Serious, that shit is just wild, bro. It's just a wild take. To Kim Nim enough. We barely started the conversation. It's a request, everyone. Return to your seats. Thanks for your invitation. So what do you mean by I'll take you back to the times you want? It's exactly as it sounds. Exactly? He's basically, again, returning everything as it was in the past. To be exact, back to the pre-generation when Gaprion Kim drove out the Yamazaki, became the king of the underworld. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like, bro, I really do. I'm hoping I'm pretty sure we're going to get a flashback at some point, but just a flashback of just seeing what life was like after Gaprion pretty much just drove the Yamazaki out, like, and what his thought process was to even go into politics to begin with. Like, I'm being honest, back then, Gaprion Kim had a foolish idea. The king of the underworld wanted to become the open world. Well, pretty much the guy that just wanted to just do good, I guess. His romantic view of the... Jesus, the translators are just on sleep mode today, huh? His romantic view of the world got him into politics. He turned away from his fate as the king of the underworld, sees everything with brute force. That's the path Gaprion Kim should have walked. But I'm not like him. I know the right path. And I'll walk down the path on the road he stopped on. I'll get my hands on everything he couldn't. That is why I had you all come here. So pretty much, he's pretty much going to start, I guess, literally a war, pretty much. A second generation war. But he's going to become just the head, the king, and just conquer freaking everything. Interesting speech. You're saying you're going to be a different Gaprion Kim. And sure, you want our help to become the king of the underworld, but it won't be easy. I don't come cheap, you see. Oh, shit. My man's like, hey, I don't come cheap, brother. You better be packing that fat wallop. It's pretty much similar to the other Yamazaki brothers, the Kojima brothers, basically. Seems there was a misunderstanding. I don't want your help. I only want one thing. Oh, Jesus Christ, this man is just demented, twisted, and absolutely insane, bro. What? Bro, they all like, hey, yo, this man crazy. What a load of BS! Effing bastard, who you think you're fooling? You want us to submit to you so you can become king of the underworld? Go ask your mama to submit to you, oh brother bear. Yo, they about to go crazy. Already starting to fight? Oh, gone! Sorry, I'm a bit sensitive when it comes to smell. It suddenly started reeking of... Bro, again with the breast milk. Again with the breast milk, bro. Like, I don't know if that's just like a... Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know if it's because it's just a derogatory, just an insult because they're youngins, or they actually was, you know what I'm saying,
Hey, I don't know. It's just wild. He just gets to that point. Gabriel Kim was wrong. I agree with you on that. When he drove out the Yamazaki, he managed to bring order to the chaos. Back then, he had the whole criminal world under him, so he indeed was the king of the underworld. With the criminal world in his hands, he had a huge amount of money. Yep, a whole bunch of wealth, riches, and a whole bunch of bitches. Like, straight up, like, bro, like, literally was just a breeder for real. Like, damn near, with how many children this nigga had? Almost as much as the entire budget of Seoul City at the time. But he wanted to change the world run as it was. So he gave up being the king of the underworld and chose politics instead. But people didn't want him in the open world. In the end, he lost both the underworld and the open world. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, he would have been a just better job of just being the underworld, because again, to be honest, everyone loved him. That's the thing. Everyone loved him as being an underworld boss. He, like, you know what I'm saying? He was an underworld boss, but he was a boss. He was a king of the underworld, but he had like benevolence. He had a sense of benevolence with him, and that carried. And on top of him being just the underworld persona and whatever, he had a lot of aura. He had a lot of oomph to him in a way. So when he chose up politics, it was like a little bit of, I guess you could say, hypocritical to an extent. That I guess what I kind of seeing from it, because again, how are you gonna be trying to pretty much fix the world and go into politics, but when being a gangster is all you pretty much knew and fist is all you know? Like, hello, like, let's be real. It's like saying, like, it's pretty much like MJ. You know, Michael Jordan pretty much was the greatest like, we all know Michael, okay? Like, bro was the best NBA star, the all-time GOAT. And then he decided to switch up and play basketball. Like, bro, try to play baseball, but you were NBA. Like, come on now. It's like, it's straight up like, we all know you for doing this. You want to switch up and be something else that 9 times out of 10, most people don't really like. You know what I'm saying? Some people just don't jive with that change in a way. It just doesn't feel right. But I'm shocked that Gabriel Kim's son is walking that path again. I'll follow you, but don't disappoint me. My knees are quite expensive, you see. I'm being honest. And I kind of had a feeling that Elite, I could just tell, just from his mannerisms and stuff, and how Elite Charles was dressed back in the pre-gen days. Bro, like, dressed like in the way of like being a man of gentleman, but was also a deadly person to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So hey, so this man, gentleman. All right, brother. Let's see what you rocking with. So you want something? I'll tell you when you become king. All right, I've made up my mind. Now, what about the rest of you? I'll take your silence as a yes. Okay, so so basically everyone just said, yeah, fuck it, might as well. Seems you don't have to step in, boss. No need to go through unnecessary trouble. But there is a problem. Jiolo Do and the others, the high-ranking kings, refuse to come. Among the regions that refuse to come, which one is the closest here? Land of War. Oh, God. So, I did peep the comments. Some people I've asked, I pretty much asked this way, what's going on in Ichan, or whatever case may vary. And apparently, y'all literally said that Ichan is like straight up has the highest crime rate in any region of South Korea. Like, that is like basically anarchy in that motherfucker. Straight up, like, MFers can do whatever they god dang well please. Like, they are just straight up demons over there. Shit. And I thought Chen Liang and shit, even Busan was crazy, but no, Ichan, apparently they do some crazy stuff over there, apparently. And it's called the Land of War? Brother, the Land of War? Land of War, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Again, like I said, according to, again, when it comes down to the lore, James Lee literally went out and literally took down pretty much most of, if not all of the first gen kings pretty much like took them all down, or pretty much put them in their place. So, but my thing is that, and we did see in the flashback that he went to Ichan. He had to pay a visit to them. But my thing is but he never did anything to the king of Ichan. So my thing is like what happened? What was the situation with that? Did James Lee just say F all that? Because he did say in one of the last chapters that he was like, I don't give a fuck about that region. It's a damn dumpster fire. So again, I don't know. The whole situation is just crazy. All right. Oh, there we go. El Kim. Thank you for coming. Bon appetit. Oh, what the heck? Okay, I thought he was about to say second generation king. Hold on. you kind of glazing him a little bit. All right. I didn't think I'd answer to a second generation summon. I would have ignored it if not for Hudson. Same here. I wouldn't have come if it weren't for him either. I cut ties with worldly affairs long ago. At least take off your watch before you say that. Yeah, bro literally got a whole big ass expensive watch. Like, come on now. Why'd you come, Suwon? I just needed to check something. Brother, what? No vague option, bro. Man, literally pick up the ball like something under there, like that ass. It's honored to host you seniors. Let's talk after we enjoy our meal. Skip the flattery and get to the point. All right. Sunbae, you must have received the invitation too, but it seems you didn't answer. Gi-tae Kim's invitation. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure he pretty much invited all the other kings as well. Like, obviously, the ones you're seeing right now. Even Ichan. He summoned all the kings across the country. The top kings didn't go, but the majority of the kings have joined him. He wants to become king of the underworld and get his hands on everything. Oh yeah, I can feel it. Hey yo, what you mean you feel it coming, huh? What you mean, sir? We can't let him have his way. I invited you all here for one reason. Bro, I guess this man's just a veggie eater, I guess. I didn't take him for a veggie eater, but I guess. Nah, alright. So we can stop Gi-tae Kim together. So you want to lead a charge against Gi-tae Kim. You expect us to become your subordinates? I'm not asking for that kind of relationship. Then what do you want? An alliance. Yeah. Difference between the brothers. Jake just wants an alliance. Gi-tae wants every last one of them as subordinates. I want to make an alliance with you. Frankly, I'm not interested. It's not like we didn't make money during the first generation. I don't care if he becomes the king of the underworld. Plus, we're not the kind of people to stop him for justice either. Yeah, honestly, all the first gen kings, every single last one of them really didn't, again, they really don't give a F about justice or anything like that. Like, they really don't. And we're already retired, yeah. I'm pretty sure, again, all the first gen kings have to be dead-ass loaded at this point, especially the top ones. The ones that James literally targeted the most. So, in a way, they really have no real reason to go after him. Starting something like that again, there's no need. We don't need your help. Hey, yo, G-Ring! You'll only get in the way. Ooh, look who's here. They say Busan's different, and here we are, the one-armed wolf. I'll kill that bastard myself. Gi-tae Kim will die by my hand, bro. And he means that wholeheartedly. I'm surprised they never really retached this man's arm. The Gi-tae Kim just took the arm and kept that as a souvenir? What the hell? I get how you feel, but what are you going to do in that state? We need to form an alliance. You're right. I don't intend to fight Gi-tae Kim for some grand sense of justice either. There's only one reason I'm gonna fight him. My people are in the underworld. I'll fight because I don't want to lose the people who are precious to me to Gi-tae Kim. I get where you stand, seniors. Forget about the alliance offer. I hope you enjoy your meal. Shit. Man said, you know what? F the alliance. We'll just take care of it ourselves. Alright, bet. What a headache. At this rate, Allied's gonna step up to stop Gi-tae Kim too. Oh yeah. And I mean, honest to God, they have no choice but to step in because one, he has to worry about his, you know what I'm saying, his apprentice Zack, so he has no choice but to. My friend's not one to turn a blind eye when his friends are fighting. And the other allied members will join the fight too, but this time the enemy is way too strong. No choice then. If the people precious to us are in the underworld, Gite Kim's definitely gonna target them. Okay. We'll join the alliance to our best. Hey, and they end up joining anyway. Seems they all have great mentors, but this won't work. Gite Kim's gonna have even the pre-generation submit. Us four won't be enough to fight them all. That's why I'm gonna meet with the other region kings. Like who? Ichan, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the only person that he hasn't talked to. And who? I don't know. The one on the left is definitely that king. But what about the other one? I guess they have two kings. I guess I think. Well, they did mention it in a chapter or two, didn't they? That Ichan has two kings. I don't know. Things won't go your way. Finally, you brought it. At last, we can start the plan. James Lee. Please check. This is our plan. These are the people you need to kill. Oh, what the hell? He has to kill people? What the heck? He's pretty much going to be an assassin. An assassin, bro? All the big shots. That's right. So, Mr. Gite Kim. Who's going to be first? Bro, I'm going to be honest. Who's he going to target? Like, I'm being honest. Like, I don't know who he's going to target. It can't. Okay, I don't know. I recognize one person in this picture, and that's freaking whatchamacallit. Wait. He can't be going after the other pre-gens. The ones that pretty much would definitely won't submit. Like Tom, Lee, and them. Will he? Bro, especially Tom. Tom's a demon. So, again, we'll have to wait and see. Either that or, I don't know. I really don't know. But things is wrapping up to be something crazy. I'm going to be honest.
But all in all, guys, that is pretty much it for this video of Lookism. Again, if you guys are enjoying the Lookism series, be sure to click down the description down below. Check out the Lookism playlist, as well as to click the also link the description down below to the actual Lookism series itself. If you want to read it for yourself, you can read off of the said website or the app of Webtoon to support the official release. But all in all, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like this video, comment down below, share this video across social media if you can, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. This is Blaze signing out. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.